Hey guys, it's Louis here, and I'm making the news. I'm doing the news now. So I thought I might as well just tell you a few things. Firstly, well, a few things. I'm going to be talking about one thing. The developers of Rage. Rage is a new game coming out in a couple of months, and it's made by Bethesda Studios, same people as Elder Scrolls Skyrim and ID Studios. Now, I think they might be running on this on the same engine as Skyrim, so that's going to be demanding. It's going to have a lot of graphical power. So they and the ID Studios has come out. Well, not not literally come out like that. I mean, they said come out and said that's probably a better way to put it. They come out and said they said that the Wii U will not be able to run the current generation, like the 2011 generation of game engines. So they're saying that Rage would not be able to run on the Wii U. That's not why it's not on it. So this will probably spread to all the other, quite a lot of other game engines. I'm not quite sure what other game engines. And then maybe Battlefield 3, Frostbite 2, CryEngine 2 of CryEngine 3, sorry, of Crysis 2. These would all not be able to work on the Wii U. Now, they said this, and I'm not quite sure what the graphical power is limited to on the Wii U. I don't know if it only goes up to 720p or if it goes all the way up to 1080p. I really don't know, but I think it's limited to 720p. I'm not quite sure, but most people are actually saying this is a next generation console. But do you really think it's a next generation console? Like, really? I mean, the Wii U, some people just said it's not this generation. So if their previous console is not this generation, then this one can't really be a next generation console if it's skipping a generation. It's skipping the, I think it's like 11th generation. I think it's 11th. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. So skipping a generation, you cannot go up 2 straight away. And the Wii, just the original Wii, I don't think it was a current gen console. It only had the graphical power of 480p. My PSP can do that. Basically, my PSP can do that. My PSP is powerful as the original Nintendo Wii. Of course, they just concentrated mostly on the motion control, which failed to shit. So, yeah. So fail motion control, fail graphics. Now the new Wii U, I don't think it's a next generation console because one, it's not even have next generation graphics. So the next generation consoles, like next generation Xbox, next generation PlayStation, are expected in around about 2014. So if this Wii is coming out in 2012, well, expected to come out in 2012, is it really a next gen console? Is it just? It's just a massive iPad with a few buttons and something that's not even as powerful as an Xbox sitting in front of it. It's kind of like, it reminds me of the remote play between the PS3 and PlayStation Portable. Like, seriously. So, I don't think this is a next-gen console. Is it a next-gen console if it can't run the current generation's power? It can't run the current game engines, so it cannot be a next-generation console if it's skipping today's current generation. Now, I'm not quite sure if the creators of Rage, if this is true or are they're bullshitting, but I don't see a reason why it should be not right. So I think they must have looked into it and decided that it would not be able to run on the next generation consoles, on the Wii U even. So is the Wii U really a next generation console? I don't think so, and I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. So it's I don't think you can't skip a generation. I'm sorry, Nintendo, you cannot. I know graphics may not be your main concentration, but games is. And if you're not going to get games, you're not going to get a lot of success. So you're going to need more games, and games requires graphical power. You can't just stick to Mario all day, jumping around on mushrooms. I mean, that's as boring as crap. So I really don't know. I don't think it's a next gen console. I think if it can't run the current generation, game engines, then it cannot be a next generation console. So, thanks for this. I'll post this as a video response for the gun shop video. I really want him to see this and just hear my thoughts on it. I don't know if he'll approve it or whatever, but thanks for watching, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. And again, I do not think it is. If it cannot run the current game engines, it can't run next gen game engines. It's not a next gen console. Is it even a current gen console? Is it even a current gen console if it's not even as powerful as a current gen console? If it can't even do 60 frames per second? If it can't even do 1080p? I don't know. I don't think it is. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.